There's one part of the Camino that every pilgrim dreads. And today I walked right through it. Hey, I'm Nick, a journalist, photographer, and documentarian trying to recover from burnout by walking 800 kilometers across Spain. This is the Camino Diaries, episode 19. Day 19 of walking the Camino de Santiago, and today we made our way from Estépar to Hontanas. Now, if you were watching yesterday's diary, you'd know that Estépar isn't actually on the Camino, but around 6 kilometers south of Hontanas del Camino, where most people stay. So naturally, the first part of our day was just trying to get back on the trail, which involved a lot more walking beside the highway than I'd really like. Eventually, though, we did find our way back on track and made our journey towards Hontanas. So it should be smooth sailing from now. Well, not quite. Today officially starts a very long and very painful part of the trek, a stage that every pilgrim dreads, the Meseta. Now, I didn't even know what the Meseta was before I started the Camino, but pretty quickly it became apparent that this was something I was going to need to prepare for. And today, I found out why. A high central plateau that runs between Burgos and Astorga, the Meseta is 200 kilometers of flat, empty, brutal solitude. It's hot, shadeless, and soul-crushing, but it's meant to be resilience-building and meditative. I'll be honest, I didn't quite find inner enlightenment today, but I've got at least 8 more days to go, so who knows? What I did find, however, was a much greater sense of community. As things got more difficult, other pilgrims were much more open to sharing stories and chatting, or even just providing advice about how to beat the heat. That fellowship felt really nice, and probably something that I've been missing so far, which is precisely what today's frame captures. As I have done every day on this trip so far, I'm sharing one frame from the last 24 hours, and today's is taken from the very depths of the Meseta. While walking today, I stumbled across this wonderful man and his donkey walking the trail. The way they just seemed to appear felt like a mirage, or at least a heat-induced daydream, a throwback to the traditional pilgrimages of yesteryear, but with one major difference. If you look closely enough, this donkey isn't just fitted out with bags. He's actually got solar panels strapped to him. Walking the Camino in 2026, right? As always, if you want to know more about the Camino, you can follow along here or read my updates on majormag.com. I'll be back tomorrow with another frame, but until then, buen Camino. Let's get it.